I'm here. Someone said I'm here. Just like
So like in the 2000s are perfect.
Finish it. Put your hand off, bro.
Hey, chill. Y'all chill. I'm trying to listen. You got it right.
Anybody have anyone close to 1981, like 83?
What we gotta do with the penny?
Nothing yet.
Miss Quilly, what do we do with the pennies? So we keep the pennies.
So you have your first data point, and that is the original color of the penny. There's your first. One of your pennies will be a control. You will not be working to it.
One of your pennies is
Now this is what I want, and you have to listen carefully. I want you to put your sodium hydroxide and zinc mix on the hot plate. Now, put this, yeah, put it on the hot plate.
this one off it?
Just put it on there. Put yours in the corner.
Now,
Good job.
put the watch glass on top of it, because you don't want to breathe in the music.
No, I don't touch it. Oh yeah, no.
It goes,
What do you want to record it?
so the, okay.
Stop it.
Now,
No, it looks bad.
this is such an important part of the lab. When it starts to boil, you have to, and you don't want it to boil vigorously. When it starts to boil, you have to put your two pennies in the beaker. The pennies can't be on top of each other. They have to be next to each other, and they have to be completely submerged under the sodium hydroxide. They cannot be sticking up. So you're going to take off and try not to breathe it in. Take a deep breath before you do that. Take off the watch glass. Oh, it's going to be boiling. Well, the watch glass might not be hot. If you think you can always use your tongue, I use my fingers. And you can put them in. Make sure they're not touching. If they are touching, use your stirring rod or your forceps and go in there and make sure they're not touching. Then put it back. Look for a color change. You should strike it rich. Look for a color change. As soon as you have that color change, now listen, you're going to have to take the 150 milliliter beaker off. Okay, you're starting. Okay, here we go. Stand up. You can't do yourself standing up.
Starting to boil.
Okay, guys, come on over here. Put your two pennies in there. Don't put these. Yes, put your two pennies in there. Come in. No, just drop them in. Just go in there. Okay, now look to see that they're not touching. They're not touching. Can you see? Okay, then put them back on. No, that's two of them.
Zoom in or something.
Start boiling to that, guys. Once you see it, and you should see it striking it rich.
Email me the video so I can write it down.
Oh, you guys are striking it rich. See, you're striking it rich right now.
Yeah, y'all can start going.
Okay.
This is a control variable. This is a control variable. We're not feeling this thing. We're not copying. We can't copy every time we copy. We get wrong.
No.
Yeah. We both have ugly burn marks.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is going.
It's like watching water.
It's on max. Ron, you are an idiot. I don't even
Now it looks like these guys look like they're striking it rich here.
Oh my God, it's over.
And you're striking it rich. Okay, so we're going to take these. You can turn off your turn it off.
How come they started passing hours?
Okay.
It's mine.
Oh, there's one in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder.
1986 silver brand new.
Wrong.
You'll feel it closer.
No, it's worth $15 actually.
There we go.
How cool is that?
Yeah, oh, y'all 25 more. I don't think it's hot enough.
Ron, you want to go on 6, Ron? Oh, she's thinking hot too.
Now this is how you're gonna take it off when it cools down a little bit. And you should see that you have a change in color.
No.
Come on, stand up. You stand up in a while. Let's go. And then you're gonna put those two into the water to cool them off.
Right now?
Uh-huh. And you're gonna wait for the rest of us.
Oh, snap. That's fresh.
Oh, let's make it gold.
We're striking it rich today.
I'm so sick of
I'll put it in your mouth.
After we finish the lab, if you want to make some more pennies, you can. I don't care. If you want to make another set for your lab partner and you.
I think we're done.
No, we have one more step.
Is there a way you can make them gold instead of silver?
I just started.
Okay, you look like you're gonna
Hold on,
put
not
your
yet.
pennies in there.
I'll do it with my hand. Don't got it.
You gonna put your hand in there?
Yeah, we're not. I just like that.
Good conversation.
Put it kind of.
It's up inside.
Okay, go ahead. Put your pennies in there.
Like this, or something like that.
Okay, put your two, now put your two pennies, make sure they're not laying on top of each other.
Alright.
Okay, and then put them back on.
Everything hot.
Man, they're trying to clear.
Oh, you have the fire step. We have that fire step.
How long do we keep them in the water?
Till it turns a nice color, till you strike it rich. Now, I will tell you about the story.
Wait, what is it after fire?
And the last part of black.
Okay, so
This
after
is an
Your
So I
hand.
have to tell you the story.
Excellent question.
I have to tell you the story. Guys, be quiet. I am working at Westminster Academy, and we're doing Striking It Rich Lab. You'll see we only have one more step, and the kids wanted to make more.
Way too late.
So I did not realize,
Drop it in
but they took the silver pennies and went
right here.
to the cafeteria and said they were dimes. And of course, no one realized, they just saw the silver, and they bought a bunch of stuff with 10 cents instead of.
Wait, what?
I took a lot.
But perfect.
But that's not gonna hurt, right? I don't know what to do.
I didn't think about that.
wait, we're supposed to put it inside the water?
Yeah, and then once you put it in the water so it cools off.
The pennies in the water?
Uh-huh. The zinc means the pennies go in the water so it cools. And as it turns silver, and you put your pennies in there.
Yeah, we're keeping these.
And you keep them. It just,
It's supposed to turn up.
Is that a penny? It's a fat ass penny.
Huh?
It's a fat ass penny. Or from the side of it, too.
Huh? Wait a little bit longer. Like, wait 20 seconds and then go take it
well,
off.
let's see what happens. Make sure they boil
Yo.
long enough. We've already had an arrow. We didn't boil them long enough.
Take a sniff. Take a sniff.
Trying to kill them.
Are you trying to go to STA again?
STA?
Going?
And who's that white boy? And who where's that white boy that's on the snap? No, I'm just asking.
Jay, but don't grab the thing. That nigga big as hell. The phone.
Gee, you play what you play on?
Like grab it. Start my guard. No. Take the whole thing. You can't argue. You been starting from talking to me.
I do it.
You know Jason, doesn't Jay Strong? What a tweet is that? They give him my opinion.
To cool down, you dumb duck.
Is that what she said?
Touching.
What is it? That's the sodium.
No, it's water.
Guys, have everybody got a silver penny?
Yes.
You're supposed to put it back on. Yeah, put it back. I'm not trying to read that back in.
All right. Here, I know everybody likes silver, but what?
That too.
Yo, bro, hey.
Okay, shit, that's small. That's small. That's small.
So maybe we should move ours away from this.
I'm saying.
Keep touching. Keep touching.
I forgot.
What happened?
All right, that happens in the lab. Everybody just stay away and I'll clean up after the Now, I don't know about you guys. I like silver, but I really like gold. So, this is what I want you to do. Now, this is really tricky because if you leave it in the fire too long, it'll melt on you. But you can only leave it on the fire until it turns gold. And if you want to cool it off in the water, you can. And if you want to do this again and make some more, you can. So let me just show you what I mean.
Can I do it?
No, don't do it on ours.
That's this.
Light your buttons, light your propane tanks.
Hey, can you grab me that, Chris? Can you grab me that
Now
lighter?
look, now guys, everybody look so you can see. Throw the match into the sink so it doesn't catch on fire. Did you get it on your tongue? Okay. Then take your tongs. Take your silver penny. I'm going to take your penny. That's what that do.
Oh, take the tongue?
It's water, right?
Give me a silver penny, somebody.
Miss Coily, can we do it again?
Yeah, try and see if that
Are you
works.
supposed to put your fingers in there?
Yeah, your fingers, just water. Just water. Just water.
We're supposed to do it.
Everybody look. There's only one way you can do this. You have to put your penny like this. Does everybody see the penny? It has to be like this. You cannot put it any other way and then put it in a fire.
Does it have to be a silver one?
Yes, it has to be a silver one. And when you do, I struck it rich. It turned gold. It turned gold. So now you have struck it rich. You have a silver one and a gold one.
Oh.
If you want to make them both gold, please do. If you want to do it again, please do.
We gotta do this again, bro.
That snaps.
I mean, we put a regular penny in there.
What, there? Wait, no, these are controllable. Wait.
No, the woman turned silver.
Wait, what if we do like a regular penny?
Then put in the water, you make a gold penny.
No, after that. What if we just do a regular penny?
And it won't work.
Oh, won't work.
It'll melt on itself.
You gonna do both of them?
Yeah, I want to make more.
Alright. Hey, let's do it again. So do yours.
What do you mean?
So that's mine, we're gonna do yours.
Yeah, it's gonna face this way. You can't face this way.
Hey, you record this time, right? I do all the stuff,
Yes,
right?
it's kind of. You can make both of them gold, I don't care. Or you can come back and do it again. Oh.
You're gonna be rich, cuz.
You have about 15 minutes to do it again if you want to.
Oh, let me turn this on. Y'all done? Yo. That would have been my...
If you just want to,
That would have been... Out of 8, stop, drop, roll. Stop, drop,
You
roll,
guys made
man.
it both cool. Cool.
Should we turn it off now? Or?
Yeah, you can turn it off. Unless you want to do it again, you may and make some more. Anybody have a rough time turning on their gas?
Do you turn?
I use my electric first.
So one's your control,
That would help you turn it
one's
very
your-
little.
I'm gonna do it for you.
This? Yeah, that's it?
This.
You wanna keep some-
Oh, since we did the whole